Hi, Amy Smith here from Brubakers Sewing in Pennsylvania. Today I'm going to create a custom stitch on the Pfaff 1473 and show you how to use your creative designer and create your own custom stitches at home. So follow along with me as I show you a very simple pattern to create. Thanks for watching us. I've taken a piece of graph paper that comes with a creative designer and I've drawn a simple pattern on there. And I normally don't number because I know what I'm doing and I've had a lot of practice. But if this is your first time or first few times, it's a good idea to number your stitch points. As you see, there's a little dot at every number, and I'll explain that in just a moment. Now we're going to insert this piece of paper into the creative designer. You have two tabs on either side. You're going to insert your paper into those tabs, and then you want to make sure that your paper is square in there. This little stylus has a magnifier, and that's what you're going to use to follow your stitch points. And you just want to square this off at each corner to make sure that it's set and aligned properly. Otherwise your stitch is not going to come out lined up. And then you just lock your tabs in. Okay, so this is your creative designer, and this can plug right into your sewing machine at the side port here. And if your sewing machine has a port over here, you can use the creative designer. I think it's amazing that in 1990, Pfaff was able to create a machine where you could create your own stitches, when most of the other companies didn't catch up to this technology until probably around 2010, the other companies caught up to this technology. So what we need to do is put the machine in our personal memory mode. We're going to look for P0, and the way to do that is to press your minus key, the first minus key, and that'll put you at P0. There are 15 different files in here. So the more stitches you have, the more you can store. The machine itself has AA batteries at the bottom, so when you turn your machine off, this stitch will not leave you. So just for an example, I'm going to P1. I've inserted my stitch graph, and now I'm going to push my BL key. That stands, we call it Boo-Loo. See, Boo and Loo come up, and that's breadth and length. So this works really just like an Etch-a-Sketch. So now what we're going to do is use our little eye to plot our stitches, and every time we want that needle to go down to program your needle to go down and create a stitch, you push Mem plus on the creative designer. So here we go. We're going to go to our first stitch, push Mem plus, and then it's going to ask for stitch number 2. We go here to number 2, and so on and so forth. And I'm just going to program this. And that's it. I've got 7 stitches programmed in there. It's asking for number 8, but I'm done. I'm ready to go. So now we're ready to sew. So now we're going to push memory, and it's ready for us to go. There's our stitch. At this point, if you want to adjust it and make it wider, you can do that, or you can make it narrower. And you have created your own stitch, your own personal stitch on your Pfaff, and it's stored in your memory permanently. So this technique can be done with the 1473, 1475, 7530, 7550, and 7570. After that, I believe you could also go into the PC software and create your designs through the software. But this is a quick and easy way to create a quick stitch on your sewing machine, and I love it. I use it for all kinds of applications. a lot of quilting, if I want to make a little perfect invisible quilting stitch or an invisible applique stitch, I can create it on my Creative Designer if the stitch isn't quite to my liking in the machine and I can't adjust it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll come back and see us again. Thank you.